welcome to Krones and welcome to our next presentation here at the Krones Meet the Experts Forum. Well, getting the most production assets is not about buying the. It's about keeping up, running, live and performing its very best throughout its entire life cycle. So, to secure your success for years and years to come, Krones is rethinking the concept of service. Krones is bringing the spirit of partnership to a whole new level. And Krones is making a promise that is guaranteed to surprise you. Who is curious? You're good? Let me introduce our two experts for this session. Krones member of the Executive Board, Markus Tischer. Welcome back on stage.
Thanks for having me.
And Krones Head of Global Lifecycle Service, Haselbeck. It's great to have you here.
Thank you.
So the title of your presentation is pretty intriguing. In a nutshell, what can our guests expect during the next couple of minutes?
Yeah, it's quite a trend in the industry for a while to outsource services. And the reason is quite obvious, because the customer wants to focus on their core business. And they want to reduce the fixed cost and more into variable cost. And we see this in a growing demand of service packages, service agreements. But we are thinking for the Ingeniq line of the future, this is just not enough. We need to go a step further. So we thought, what can we do to improve that? How would it be to work against the same targets, on the same page as the customer? And that's exactly what we built and what we present today.
Okay, in other words, teamwork makes the dream work. We are really in this together with you, and that's the key to success. But first of all, to get an idea why you are rethinking your service concept, what issues, what challenges are your customers struggling with? Where does the shoe pinch the most?
So here are the experts, and when I listen to customers, the topic number one I hear is cost. Total cost of ownership, cost of package. There's always complaining about high costs, so this would be issue number one for me. How about you?
That's a good one, Markus. I'm sure our customers have a lot of cost pressure. What I often hear from them is that they really have an issue in the meanwhile in finding skilled labor for operation of the line, also for maintenance of the line.
Okay.
Yeah, and when skilled labor is missing, sometimes it's ending up in finger pointing between the supplier and the customer, and everybody's saying, fault of the other side. I think that's also something that we are sick of, and also the customer want to get out of this finger-pointing mode. Yeah.
You're right, Markus. And our customers are not only sick about finger-pointing with their suppliers, they are also sick about having surprises in their daily operation. Yeah, the best for our customers would be to lay back, have an easy life. The line is running with a stable output without any surprises.
All right, so coming back to cost again, and I think the customer are willing to pay for good quality equipment and good quality service. But how would it be if they would only have to pay when it's successful, when they get value back? So I think that's another big wish from our customers that I hear many times.
Wow, okay. It's a lot, I have to admit, and of course, it's shared, it's a sort of half, but that of course doesn't make all issues magically disappear at the touch of a button, that's for sure. It's a process, right? You're growing together.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So let's see how you can help your customers to tackle and overcome these challenges.
Yeah. Good.
Of course, we have prepared an answer for everything, Desiree. I just want to highlight some of them as a starter. Let's start with the finger pointing with suppliers. Yeah? So we make our customers' goals to our goals. We agree on an OEE or on an output bottle. And this really, when we have the same common task, goals, then the finger pointing will get less. And we deliver the highest service level that Krones has to offer for our customers, including all the digital tools. This enables us to be really proactive, yeah? And we can reduce the surprises. And most important, we make a commitment to highest OEE and lowest costs.
Yeah, to sum it up, it's all about growing together, developing together, learning together, and seeking for the same targets in life. If I think about that, that sounds like my marriage.
It's a good marriage, I assume. So, well, I have to admit, when I look at the logo, is that what you had in mind when you designed the logo as well?
Yeah, almost, almost. To be honest, we were inspired by the infinity loop because our relationship and our partnership with the customer should be infinite. No end. Over the whole life cycle of the equipment, we want to be with our customers. So that's the infinity loop. And there's also nice, since our line is quite digital, the digital world used this endless loop also for the DevOps circles. They develop something, they deploy it, it's in operation, you get feedback and improvements, and you enhance and improve it, and then you update it again in the operation. So this is the same principle we apply in the Ingeniq line.
Love it.
And the logo should symbolize something else. Yeah. If you look on it, it's actually an alliance of the machine, the connect and secure, and our service. Yeah? And it's also should symbolize the alliance that we want to have with our customers. When we started to rethink service, we asked ourselves, who is the expert in what? And our customers are the experts in operation of a line. Krones is an expert in maintaining a line. And if we bring these two expertise together, we can get the most out of a running line. Highest OEE, lowest costs. Isn't that cool?
Almost too good to be true, but ladies and gentlemen, it is true, that's for sure. Making dreams come true. Who wouldn't love that? But let's take a closer look at this life cycle alliance. How can we picture this? Can you tell us a bit more about the features?
Yeah, there are so many, Desiree. I don't know how we want to do this. I cannot list all of them today.
How about the top three, maybe?
Okay, that's fine.
Can we do that?
Okay.
Okay, good. So I start with condition monitoring. Yeah, that's really cool. Then I take the AI production planning and also the maintenance management. And I want to shortly explain you why I like those three so much, because they work seamlessly together. Let's say our condition monitoring realized that we need to exchange a filler valve. It talks to the AI production planning and checks when is the next downtime planned. And then it talks to the maintenance management and creates the maintenance tasks so that the maintenance staff knows what to do. And all this reduces your downtime, and we even order materials proactively that we need to replace.
Cool.
Lovely.
See if you can do it better.
Yeah. My favorite three is, of course, the support that we have and line observation and the condition-based maintenance. I think I love that. It all comes together. Of course, we offer support already today on the phone or remote 24/7. But with digitalization, the magic comes into place. We have literally cameras everywhere in the line. Every critical spot is monitored with cameras. And that's a dream coming true. Because in the past, whenever a problem occurred, nobody was there. And if somebody is there, you have no problem. So you wait forever to find the root cause. And now we have kind of dash cam. We can review what happened exactly at that time when the problem occurred. So we can be much faster in identifying the root cause of issues. And all the data of the line is in the cloud collected, and we have this analytics service. And this analytics service enables us and enables our agents to much better identify the weak points, the improvements, what have been shortcomings over the last week, over the last shifts, and how to continuously improve the line. So much, much more than support in the past, offered by the Connect and Secure if we have the data to provide all that support.
Does that mean that thanks to digitalization, you can be on site and thus by your customer's side 24/7?
Yeah, almost.
How does that work? Can we have a closer look at how that works?
Before we go on, I have one more thing. As a really cool feature of the Life Cycle Alliance. Okay.
One more. Only one.
One more.
You have three.
It's the dedicated team, and I know that customers will like that, because currently they complain a lot that they're not getting it. Yeah? In the Lifecycle Alliance, we have 3 persons. There's a customer success manager, the performance consultant, and the maintenance attendant, who work dedicated for our customers along the whole contract period.
Wow.
All right.
Wow. Okay, this is worth an applause, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, tell us a bit more. How exactly does this work? How can you always be there?
Yeah, coming back to your question. So we are literally at the customer on site, on his demand. So here you see a line on the picture, and in the middle there's the central operation unit. And there you can monitor the status of the line, and you have access to the complete competence of the Krones network and the Krones world. So we are like with the customer, like a genie in the bottle. When a problem occurs, the customer thinks about Krones, and there we are. And then you can click on the line. We see exactly what the customer is seeing. We have the same data. Together, we can explore the issues. It's like if the best Krones expert we have is standing right next to you in the line on the spot when you need him.
And always the exact right expert for the exact right issue.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
Imagining you jumping out of the bottle. I have to see that later. Love it.
This was perfectly explained, Markus. Only one thing to add. What is really cool, you can see that on any device, every time, everywhere where you want to watch it.
We watch you.
No, but of course we don't want to scare you. We want to make you have a much better night's sleep. And I think that's definitely what you do with all the weight you take off the shoulders of your customers by just securing them. You're there whenever they need you.
It's like an emergency button in the car. If you press this, the agent is there and going to help you.
Or like the Siri or Alexa for your line.
But you can't actually talk to the line, can you?
Yeah, if you talk to some digital guys around the corner, they might show you. We're working on that.
Okay, so that's the next step, actually.
That's the next step. You talk to your line.
Gentlemen, I have to admit I am impressed, and that doesn't happen very often, I have to say. But I'm sure that this unique service, of course, also comes with a price tag. So let's be real. What's in it for you?
Yeah, so we talked about cost already, and I think biggest issue is total cost of operation for our customer. And this comes with the CapEx for the line and the equipment, and then there's operation cost, operators, packaging, of course the beverage or the product that's in there. And we believe if it's an Ingeniq line and a lifecycle alliance, we can cut this cost by 10%. That's a huge amount.
Wow.
If you think about the total cost of a line, that can easily reach $500 million over the whole life cycle. And 10% is quite a lot. And of course, we are taking over a bigger share of that cost, but we believe if we can do that, we can contribute that the total cost is significantly reduced. Maybe you can explain a little bit more how we do that.
Yeah. So what we do is we take over tasks the customers normally do, like the material management or even the maintenance planning. Yeah, we do this together. We release the customers from these tasks, and there's really we believe there's really a big business case behind, because the customers will not only save operators, also all the supporting stuff can be reduced. And this brings me back to the problems we discussed at the beginning, finding skilled labor. So we really help the customers with our expertise to reduce the staff they need to operate the line.
So better together.
Yeah, exactly.
Great. To me, it does sound like a win-win situation. Would you agree? In theory, at least, huh? But the good thing is I know that this is no longer just a future vision, that you have already put this into practice. So how did that work?
So it's not a vision anymore, it's already running. And it's running in UK. We found a customer, Shapley Spring. It's a daughter company of Niagara. And we co-developed the whole concept with Niagara. And the first prototype is running since half a year in Shapley. And it's running quite successfully. We have huge amount of output. The highest was 12 million bottles in 1 week. High efficiency, up to 97%. And we have shown that we can run it almost with no operators, automated material handling into the line and out of the line. And also we are close to get on the TCO targets that we promised in our service contract. So I was personally there meeting the head of operation, Bill Hall, and yeah, we are very happy to have that running, and is already planning for the next and next and next. So the story goes on.
That's a good sign then. Okay, now that you've made us all so curious, where can we find out more?
So for everybody who's here, just go over there, in the middle area here. I will also be there and answer your questions. And for everybody who is online and cannot come to Munich this time, just look on our website.
And if you say this is Krones talking and you want to hear the truth from the customer talking, you can stay tuned. And later today, the customer, Shapley Spring and Niagara, will be here on stage and show their experience with the first line of the future with the Ingeniq line.
Exactly, exactly. Paul and Jeff will be right on the stage, 3 p.m. Looking forward to that already. And of course, before we will take a closer look at the Ingeniq line at 2:30. Gentlemen, thank you so much. This was highly inspiring and informative, also about your private life. Thank you for the glimpse there. So, thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. And now mix, mingle, exchange ideas. Maybe the next groundbreaking idea will be born right here, right now. Who knows? Let's shape the future together. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. Thank you.